What's up, guys? Rich Super Bash out here in the shop, just about to take off for the skate park, hopefully a little dirt bash as well. Gonna be taking my ARRMA Outcast 4S V2. This thing's been a little beast. Also gonna be taking my Tekno MT410 that I've had for several years now. Obviously the Outcast is an RTR, the MT410 comes as a kit you basically got to put together, come up with your own wheels and body, etc. Definitely a tough basher, guys. Again, it was race inspired. It definitely needed some M2C love to make this thing proper strong. You'll notice from the top, these trucks are pretty much exact same stance. This sucker stands just a little wider because these Badland 3.8s are offset about a ½ inch. As far as the favorite between the two, guys, these are completely different trucks. Both make awesome stunt trucks. Obviously, I've had the MT410 for, I don't know, 5-6 years now. It's been a little beast. Loving the new Outcast V2. Want to give another huge shout out to ARRMA for the new stance, the new height. This thing is completely changed from the first version. As you'll notice, I just put a slightly bigger motor in the Outcast. This is the Hobbystar 2650 3674. Basically the same motor I ran on my Creighton 4S. It's a little beast. This motor is only 4S capable. They do make a 2200 that'll take 5S. And I think a 1900 kV that'll take 6. So this motor is about 6 millimeters longer than the stock 2400 kV. Nothing wrong with the stock Spectrum. I just love these Hobbystars. They're cheap. They're like 45 bucks. Super smooth with great power, and they run cool. You'll notice I paired this with the M2C Racing 7075 motor mount system. This is super trick. It's a 2-piece setup. This is the same setup I've been running on my Big Rock 3S. Effectively, this replaces that red block that normally slides in there, but it's got a little bracket on it and it basically bolts onto the slipper housing. Basically supports all the way to the motor during hard impacts. Still haven't had to touch my slipper, my diffs, or my shocks. Again, I did go up a couple teeth. I put in a 15-tooth Robinson Racing pinion. For my MT410, obviously this thing's heavily fortified with M2C Racing. Got the towers, the top plate, all the bracing front to back. M2C hardened steel drive shaft, all 4 corners. M2C wide body chassis, of course. What's awesome about the M2C towers is they built these to basically take the ARRMA body mounts. Unfortunately, the stock body mounts are just one of the weak spots of this truck. You'll see my M2C chassis is still perfectly straight, so big shout out to Mitch and Avery. Still sporting the old BLX 185 setup. This thing absolutely rips. For bumpers, I'm running T-bone both front and rear. You'll see I reinforced this with my own little Kite X piece, just bolted it on there. Definitely want to give a big thanks to T-bone. As you guys might have heard online, they're closing shop after several years of serving the RC community. Obviously, these are two completely different designs, guys. Don't really have a favorite. Absolutely love both of them. The Tekno is definitely an expensive endeavor if you want to go that route. For the money, I will say the Outcast is absolute skate park and dirt beast. Both of these make fantastic stunt trucks. Obviously, the Outcast has a lot more plastic on it. It's definitely pretty light. The MT410 is definitely a strong truck just right out of the box after you do a proper build. Definitely love both of these trucks, guys. They're both super capable. Just gonna get out there before it's 100 degrees and have some fun. Well, so far I'm digging the motor, guys. Super smooth. Alright guys, quick temps. I was getting a 140 on the motor, which is not bad. Looks like in the 120s on the ESC. Once again, the Outcast 4S did killer. Time for the MT410. Well, my mesh might be a little tight, guys. Well, she's cutting out a little bit, guys. Oh, there it goes. Oh, this sucks, guys. I'm having little power issues. My on-off switch, I noticed, keeps shutting off. I'm not sure if it's between on or off right now. Unfortunately, where I had it mounted, the screw busted off. So basically I have it zip tied to my cables right now, and my switch is just floating around. Well, there goes another power cut, guys. This kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to fix my on-off switch. All right, guys, it turns out the servo was actually going out. It wasn't just the on-off switch. Just swapped out my old Savox 1210 I'd had in here for a few years. Over the shoulder. Somebody's got a little sideways, guys. That's perfect. I gotta say, guys, I've been missing this truck. It's definitely fun. It's taking a good beating too. Uh-oh. That might be game over, guys. All right, guys, unfortunately, I just completely chewed out my Robinson Racing pinion, which doesn't happen very often. Come to find out, I actually blew a bearing in my center dips. You'll see when I push down on the back, guys, this front bearing's just pretty much shredded. Looks like my spur survived, so that's good. Hopefully my dip's good. Definitely had a blast out here with both trucks. Was seriously missing the MT410, and this thing did kill her. Huge shout out to Mitch and Avery with M2C Racing as always. All right, guys, late.